Hey guys, well it's day 6 and we are pulling into the Hershey World parking lot, and we have tickets to do 4 attractions, which is a trolley ride, make your own chocolate bar, and I forget 2 other things that we're doing today. So we will be definitely taking you along on this adventure, and this is like a 4-hour adventure today, and we got here like an hour or so early, and so we're just gonna kind of check things out and see what Chocolate World has to provide for us today, and we will see you inside. Well, here we are, Hershey's Chocolate World. Are you ready for it? I hope y'all enjoy our experience today. We come up on Hershey's Chocolate Town. June the 30th was their 50th year celebration. Wow. Lots and lots of stuff.
This is the ride. Yo, Steve, you want to get a friendship bracelet?
I don't know, there's several.
Free, but not included.
There's several, and I'd have to look at the thing to figure out which one is the one.
It's so crazy though, like this place has that little section on it, isn't a store.
Got stickers.
Stickers. Want to do that right?
Oh yeah? It's like it said you could. That's crazy.
And shipped to us from tropical regions around the world. We send the cocoa beans through large cleaning machines that screen and thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and bits of cacao pod. Our cocoa experts carefully select, sort, and combine beans from various countries in precise amounts to achieve that unique and consistent Hershey's flavor. Inside each shell are tiny pieces called cocoa beans. Hey, a good friend of mine is waiting up ahead to tell us more.
Hey everyone, below me are milling machines which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate. Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years. Milling machines generate lots of heat through intense pressure and friction. The grinding turns cocoa nibs into the smooth, dark liquid used to make milk and dark chocolate.
Our pressing machines squeeze the unsweetened chocolate into discs of cocoa powder known as Hershey's cocoa. Pressing also produces cocoa butter, which we'll use later on in the process. Every day, shining tanker trucks pick up milk from local farms and line up outside our factory for delivery. Hershey is one of the only companies in the world that uses fresh milk to make milk chocolate. Fresh milk is part of what gives Hershey's milk chocolate its delicious and distinctive taste. This is where the art of chocolate making all comes together. As the mixture cooks, it begins to form delicious little pieces that we call chocolate crumb.
Isn't it amazing how a little sugar and cacao become perfection just by adding them? It takes 1, 2, 3 real simple things to stir in a little pure magic. Taste of love all over the world. Isn't it amazing how a little sugar?
We dry the chocolate crumb into a coarse powder. Then we mix in the cocoa butter we pressed down earlier and add a dash of vanilla. This brings out the chocolate's rich taste and creamy texture, and of course, that wonderful smell. We feed the chocolate crumb through steel rollers that grind and refine the chocolate until it reaches a smooth, uniform consistency. Here's our friend Kids to explain the next step in the process.
The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color. Heavy rollers smooth out the refined crumb until it reaches the silky liquid texture of milk chocolate. Bye for now.
After conching, we temper the milk chocolate, heating and cooling it through cool tunnels that solidify the chocolate. All of that fresh, delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is finally ready to be packaged.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate, special dark ones.
Hey, don't forget about Reese's peanut butter cups. My personal favorite.
Everyone has a favorite. Mine are Hershey's Kisses chocolates.
Aw, thanks, Alex. That's so sweet.
Looks like our packages are ready to go, and I better get going too. It's been a privilege being your guide today. Remember that wherever you go, you're never far from a piece of Hershey's happiness. So be sure to share that goodness with the ones you love. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
This is our next adventure. Okay guys, so we are on the trolley for the original tour. So we'll see how this goes. We're on the very back of the trolley.
Then we'll go back in time and see where it all came from. The town he built, the chocolate he created.
And the songs he sang.
I don't know if that part is quite true, but most importantly, we'll be learning about the Milton Hershey School. The Milton Hershey School is truly the focal point of Mr. and Mrs. Hershey's inspiring legacy, and also the part of the story that few people know about. So you folks are in for a real treat as we show you the beautiful town.
That Mr. Hershey built out of cornfields and chocolate,
Now you've got it.
which must have been extremely messy and awfully hard to do.
What?
To build a town out of cornfields and chocolate, you feel gooey and sticky
Oh,
and
no, Wilbur, it's a metaphor.
Oh.
Maybe now would be a good time to start a song.
I think we should sing You Are My Sunshine. It's summer and it's sunny, and you can't not be happy while singing it.
Great choice, Wilbur. All right, folks, join right in.
You are my
Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Candy business?
Philadelphia, where he found his fortune.
Not even close. Mr. Hershey started his first candy business in 1876, but went bankrupt in 1882. And then went bankrupt again 4 years later in New York. After 10 years of hard work, he was penniless, but determined to try one last time. His dear Aunt Martha had to mortgage her house to loan him the money, but that's when he started the Lancaster Caramel Company.
Don't you mean the Lancaster Chocolate Company?
And that is another thing people don't realize. that chocolate was a very expensive luxury and not very common in the United States. His first success was in caramels.
What success? You just said you went bankrupt twice.
I will explain everything in time, Wilbur. All right, folks, ahead and to your left, you're about to have an excellent view of Hershey Park. We will have more to say about the park later, but for now you'll get a view of one of the newest attractions, the Hershey Triple Tower. The Hershey Kiss Tower stands at 80 feet tall, the Reese's Tower at 131 feet tall, and the Hershey Bar Tower stands at 189 feet tall.
I'm gonna try them all at the same time.
Oh, Wilbur, I don't think that's possible. They're three different rides. Wilbur, I don't think so. You can ride them all, but separately. Anyway, folks, we are about to the center of town where we'll see our first site, Mr. Hershey's original chocolate factory. Now, this site is beautiful, so you might want to get your cameras out.
That sounds awesome. Wait, stop the trolley! I forgot my camera.
Oh, Wilbur, that's okay. You don't need to go.
No, it's okay, because I'm right across town. So I'll just go home, grab my camera, and be right back. You won't even miss me.
No, Wilbur, you can't run off the trolley. No, Wilbur, you can't. Over 3,000 workers were here making chocolate 24 hours a day. They stopped making chocolate here, however, in 2012. However, the company immediately remodeled the building, and the old factory is now home to many offices for many people in the organization today. You can also see that they kept the original smokestacks intact as a tribute to the fact that for many years, up until 1963, this was the only place in the world where Hershey's chocolate was made. Also at the center of town, we have the Hershey Community Center. Built in 1929, the Community Center has served many purposes over the years. It is also home to the Hershey Theater that has been bringing high-quality entertainment to town from 1933 until today. Also on Chocolate Avenue, if you look out of the trolley and up, you can see the Hershey Kiss streetlights. There are 106 Kiss streetlights that alternate wrapped and unwrapped. These are, of course, the only diet kisses made by Hershey because they're made of light chocolate. Hey, Louise, do you think we could pull over here for a minute? Maybe, just maybe, Wilbur can catch up with us. As in, Henry Hershey? Folks, this is Milton Hershey's father.
Oh, you've heard of my boy Milton?
Yes, we certainly have. In fact, I was just showing these folks the site of his chocolate factory.
Yup, you see your shine, alright? Oh, what a shine it's gonna be. You chose me to have it finished by next year. By now, you know, Bob, this town's gonna be on the map. Now, you see, I can remember when all this was just cornfields and cows. Lots of cows. Woo! That chocolate factory.
I can't believe it. This is such an honor.
Now, what makes such a fuss here? And you can just call me Mama Hershey. Everyone else does.
Excuse me, ma'am, but Mama Hershey,
That's better.
did you happen to see anyone unusual running around outside the trolley? We seem to be missing one of our conductors, and I thought, hey,
I did see an unusually handsome young man. Just a lot like your motorman racing by here a few minutes ago. Well, don't worry, you'll find him soon enough. I told him, you young folks need to slow down and enjoy life. My Milton was like that as a child, always on the go. My son loves children, you know. He just adores them. He made me such pieces just for children.
and you said you hand-wrapped all of these yourself?
Well, I don't like to have idle hands here, but Milton tells me that it's 1920 and that next year he's going to go out and buy a machine with all the wrapping itself.
That sounds amazing.
It sounds expensive.
Mama Hershey, since you raised such a good son, do you have any advice for us?
Well, it's not easy raising children these days, but I've always trusted what the Bible says about it. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. We talked about that prosperity and the blessing he should be used wisely. I'm so proud.
Chocolate. We've even had cases where thieves have stolen one, which makes it hot chocolate. But don't worry, the perpetrator's plans are always foiled, and they wind up behind Hershey bars. Lest you think humor about the Kiss streetlights is a new thing, their creator was Sam Hinkle, one of Mr. Hershey's chief chemists and later president of the company. When the lights were installed, they instantly became asleep. He had it in his mind all along that he wasn't just creating a chocolate factory. He was going to create an entire model town around it. So why would he locate in a large city when he could locate right in the middle of dairy country, close to the source? We are now coming up to the grounds of High Point Mansion. This area is closed to the public, but Hershey Trolley Works has exclusive permission to bring our guests up here. Before we make it to the grounds, however, we have to jump back even further in time for a moment. This area is known as Dairy Country, of course, but also Dairy County, named after the first pioneers who came here from Ireland. They settled here in 1724 and built a church up on this hill in 1732, and it is still active today. The small glass enclosed building coming up on your left is the original session house for the church. Mr. Hershey had it enclosed in glass, as it is one of the oldest unrestored structures in all of Pennsylvania. Now, as we come up to the grounds, it's important to note that Mr. Hershey had to share every single share of stock that he had in his caramel company in order to build the town. In doing so, he had enough money to buy 1,200 acres of land to start the factory and the town surrounding it. He also bought the land at the top of this hill to build his own home, High Point Mansion. This 22-room mansion he built all for him and his wife Kitty. Now everyone wants to know how much High Point costs and who lives there now. Well, in 1908, when they finished construction of the mansion, it cost Mr. Hershey $53,433 to build. And the Hersheys are the only people to ever call High Point home. Since 1991, it has been the headquarters of the Hershey Trust, which is the financial caretaker of the school. As we come down this hill into the hollow, you'll be able to see an old one-room schoolhouse. Now, does anyone have any guesses of who might have attended school here? Exactly right. A young Milton Hershey came to school here. His teacher was his uncle Elias Hershey, but despite this, Mr. Hershey only attended school here for 1 year. He dropped out when he was 12 to help support his family in the workforce. At age 14, he failed at his first job as a newspaper apprentice, but, and here we all owe a big thank you to Mama, she sent him to be an apprentice to a candy maker. That, like I said before, would teach him the secret making him successful. After he began adding milk to his candy, he started to experiment with adding milk to chocolate to create a unique taste. And you could say that the rest is history.
Well, now, hello there. My name is Jacob Stoltzfus. How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
I'll bring late cause my lunch wasn't quite ready. So now, let's see what I'm gonna have back for me. It's my favorite. Pickled pig feet and petticoats. Would you like some?
Oh, thank you, but I think we'll pass on the pig's feet. The penny cups sound good, though, if you're sure you'll have enough for your lunch, Mr. Stoltzfus.
Well, the first one, sugar's gonna be cake.
Was home to Mr. William F.R. Murray, one of the...
Oh, yeah, Mr. Murray, you're the nice fellow. You know what his phone is?
He was the first president of the company.
No, yeah, not sure. But he also had a sugar Hershey cocoa, which is right over there.
Really?
No, I'm just joking now. Besides, not even your cocoa bushes anyhow.
They're actually barberry bushes, right?
Yeah, but around here, let me call them Hershey barberry bushes. How about you, say, do I see some kids?
Yes, you do, Jakey. Do you like to sing?
Then I hope I'm the electric chorus, I sing tenor.
Tenor?
Yeah, tenor from Father of the Lord in the and sometimes they...
Smokestack once again. And if you couldn't see it before, that dome building up there is Founders Hall. As we make this turn, we'll be entering another vital part of Milton Hershey campus. We'll be heading up to Catherine Hall, named of course after Catherine Hershey. This used to be the senior high school for the school, but it now serves as the middle school. As a frame of reference to where we are, when you saw that big Welcome to Hershey emblem at the top of the hill, that's where we are now. Over Over the years, as students graduated, they stood on top of this hill and wondered to themselves, what's next? We know Mr. Hershey wondered a very similar thing. On September 2nd, 1945, Mr. Hershey stood on top of this hill and told one of his best friends that his fondest wish would be that one of the students would come down from this hill after graduating and come to run one of his companies. Since then, no less than 12 million America, the land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with love. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Okay guys, we are all decked out, about ready to go make our own candy bar. So, let's see how this goes.
And I ain't sharing with nobody.
Our names are up there so it can make our candy bar.
That's our
Oh, we did Peace Bars.
Get it?
His. There's your semi-sweet chocolate.
There's my semis. Could you get the dark and the semis? Bits. Decadent.
I'm sure everyone thinks theirs is amazing. Then goes to the dryer.
Yeah, first up for sprinkles, but then
Lots of
pretty much we are, right?
After doing all the chocolate stuff today, now we're gonna go to Primanti Brothers Sandwich Company and get us a sandwich. And then go back and probably take a nap and maybe go to the pool, we'll see. So let's go check it out. Well, we made it back. It is about almost 4 o'clock. And we have been up since early this morning, or at least I have. I woke up early. And so I think we're gonna just relax and probably call it a day for video. So today's will be short, and we're really not doing anything tomorrow. So tomorrow there may not be a video. And then on Friday, we are going to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. And then head home. And then we will be dashing because now that we have spent the vacation money, we need to replenish vacation money and pay the bills. Tomorrow we may do a debt video, a real short video on what the debt looks like since it's now July. And then you'll have a little bit, and then once we get home we will be chipping away at that debt little by little. We once again thank everyone for being here, everyone who is subscribed, who likes, comments, and anyone that's new here. We would appreciate you subscribing. And if you like delivery app ride-alongs, we will be back doing that pretty much non-stop from now. Well, we have one trip we got to go to for hubby's birthday. He wants to go to a baseball game, so we're going to Dallas to watch the Rangers play the... Who are they playing? The Dodgers?
Yes.
So they're playing the Dodgers. So we're going to go that game. And then we're not planning on doing anything probably for almost the rest of the year. Usually we do something for my birthday, and I really haven't decided what I want to do, so we may just stay home and dash. That may be what we have to do, because we will be trying to pay for the rest of this wedding. So we still have another month. Well, we won't have to pay for the rest of it until the end of August. So hopefully we've got July and August that we can bring down some debt before we have to add some more. So we will see you later from the road trip on steroids.